Fantasy Freakin' Football presents 2-Minute Warnings.
Welcome to Fantasy Freakin' Football's 2-Minute Warnings. I'm Bobby Ghostskins Brimmer here with Jules Red Rider McLean and Garret Wonderboy Mathany. And just to warn you, we timed this on a sundial, so it might run a little bit long. We want to discuss a few of our preseason fantasy football tips. Guys, you have some advice to all listeners out there on what they should be doing to prepare for the upcoming season?
Sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to get your game on, so you got to have an idea of what's going on as you head into the fantasy football drafts. One of the things I like to do is players that I'm high on entering the 2007 season, someone like, say, Santonio Holmes, I like to see how they did over the last 3 or 4 games of the season to kind of give a gauge of how they were picking up the offense and how they were looking. So there's players you can just, rookies specifically, take a look and see how they performed over the last 3 and 4 games of the year.
Wait, rookies specifically? You mean rookies from last year, not rookies from this year?
Well, they were rookies last year.
Right. I was confused.
However, if you can find rookies from this year's information about NFL games from last year, you win.
Yeah, that's a golden nugget.
How that works.
What happens if I punch a woman on camera?
It's probably bad.
Okay, moving on.
3rd round reversal. The next thing, Jules, you recommend listening to the NFL Network on Sirius Satellite Radio.
I just drive around all day with it tuned to 124, the NFL Network.
You know what's the only thing that might improve Sirius Satellite Radio?
Us? Yes, I knew you were going there. Absolutely.
Hint, hint.
Nice.
So what do you like about the satellite radio?
Well, they have just information 24/7.
Football.
Football. It's all football. It's all football.
And dogfighting.
No, they're not. They're not. They're anti-dogfighting.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
They should
Of course. Come on. You were trying to get a show there. Why would you even put out that they are close to dogfighting?
I'm just saying that it's an NFL topic. It's a hot topic.
Well, they are anti. They're not. They're against. They talk about it.
Okay. Dogfighting has nothing to do with the preseason tips. The next tip on our board
I'm gonna hit you.
is to be watching about the news coming out of training camps. Learn about the chemistry being built between some of the new younger players and some of the pre-existing veterans. Is that accurate, guys?
Yeah, well, it's important to know who's in camp right now, who's taking this seriously. You got Jeremy Shockey, who's, once again, doing his off-season training program in Miami.
Miami is not close to New York.
Not working out with Eli, a quarterback that is in desperate need of his help, especially since they lost their left tackle, Luke Pettigute. So, come on. Shockey, get in camp. Things like that. I mean, you need to be up on that stuff.
You know what I like to do when I'm watching training camp also? And all of this is accessible if you have satellite TV usually. That's the best. You can get a lot of training camp reports and everything. I like to watch the guys when they drop a pass or if they're coming off the field, whether they've dropped a pass or not. If they drop a pass, is their head down? Do they got a little, oh, poor me? Or are they like, give me the next one because I'm not going to drop it? Do they run off the field after the drill is done? Do they come with a lot of energy? Do they play with a lot of heart?
It's a little spirit.
Absolutely.
Gamers.
Intangibles.
You're looking for the gamers.
I want gamers. Absolutely.
Okay, and another thing you guys really recommend is participating in some mock drafts. Explain to us what the heck a mock draft is and how do I get in one?
Oh, that's easy.
It's basically a fantasy football draft that means nothing. It's just practice. It's like playing, computer chess or something. You're just doing it to get better. So it'll be like a regular draft, but it's just giving you an idea of where players are going, what their average draft position is.
And there's a great website out there. It's called Mock Draft Central. You can mock your heart out.
Well, that's definitely a good way to go. Practice, see where your favorite players are going, and then have an idea to prepare for when you have your real draft.
Try out new things too. Maybe you want to go wide receiver in the first round.
Okay, and then one more thing you guys mentioned was the NFFC's message boards. Well, why the message boards?
We love the high-stakes message boards, both the NFFC and WCOFF, even though...
That's the National Fantasy Football Championship, and ignore the other acronym she just gave you.
Bobby B.
Abandon ship.
Bobby B. Way to win friends and influence people.
Garret, you're leaning out of frame to pet the dog. Guys, wrap it up for us. What else?
Check out the message boards because a lot of people talk about how their drafts went. You can get a gauge on who likes this person, what average draft position, what's going on there, and why they don't like this person. And it's actually sometimes very entertaining reading.
Some good stuff. So remember, for all the best fantasy football advice out there, check us out on our website at fantasyfreakinfootball.com, and keep checking back on YouTube because we like to embarrass ourselves on camera. Thanks for listening. And
Michael Vick, I got $50 on Wolfie.
Oh. Yeah, baby!
I don't even know what just happened.
Oh, we'll be doing this one again.